way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah. Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, really, this is my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's...
EA Sports coverage of the NFL International Series brings us across the pond. We're in North London and the impressive Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns.
The kickoff for the Vikings.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. And off we go from North London. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Got it, ready? Double 18.
Pennett's gonna throw right away. He's got the rookie third-round pick, Harold Fanning. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 39 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
So first off, nice job picking up enough for the first down. But I got to be honest, Mike, when he caught it, I thought he was going to put his foot in the ground and get physical and run through contact. and try to score. I'm not so sure why he just so quickly ran out of bounds, even though he was able to pick up the first.
And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss.
A loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the Vikings' 5-yard line.
To the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown Browns. His 6th touchdown now for the season. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Aaron Jones. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
It's a loss of 2.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's run left side by Hawkinson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
3rd and inches. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. In motion, it's Jefferson. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Minnesota.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
1st and 10. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. On 1st down. That one incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. He's going to tuck it and go. Give him 11 on the scramble. Give them a new set of downs.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. It is a big play for the Browns. 37 yards.
You want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Off-balance throw, it's complete, and he will get into the end zone. Jalen Wayne, touchdown Cleveland. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. The extra point, up and good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a design run. And not a whole lot there. Up to about the 25.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
We are through one. It's the Browns with the advantage. More from the International Series in London after this. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Here's Hawkinson in motion. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hands. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. To the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here's McCarthy. That one taken in. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
When you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
18 Cardinal, 8 Dragon 60.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. The throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, into Edwards. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
So gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 1.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the gun, it's Penix. Quick throw, taken in. Huff running there in the right lane. Did not want to go down. He picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
They'll run here with Edwards. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll take this one in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown Browns. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The extra point is good. And the Browns have broken the deadline as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Hawkinson in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Well, here down the field. His ball incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air once more is McCarthy. There's Jefferson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. McCarthy going to look to throw again. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. The rookie out of Michigan, Mason Graham. In there to drop that time. It's a loss of 7. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete. And now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
3rd and a long way to go. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got a receiver, it's Addison. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down.
Here we go. 19 Lions.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. To throw, it's McCarthy. And that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throwing again is McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And now we're going to late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Jones. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This, about as short as you can get. Reichert's kick is good. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Jones to begin this drive, and they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Give him 14 on that play, 1 first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
The RPO, that one is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX, y'all to Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows, y'all can Germany.
Flash. It's Penix. The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Michigan, Will Johnson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
18 back, 18 back. 60 back, 60 back. Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, it's Penix. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Edwards is in for a touchdown. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. Oh, the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And the lefty panics on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That is brought in at the 10. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make. So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on 4th down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll put Addison in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 49. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. McConkey in motion. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit. A lot of people would say it's a little too early in the game for this, Mike, but you find yourself trailing in the third quarter. Maybe you can catch the kick return unit a little off guard, and that's exactly what they do. Give a little jolt to this offense as they take the field.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. This one brought in by Hawkinson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. Drive. It's Edwards, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here is Penix. He's up to the 20, and he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Gain there of 27 yards.
Anytime you decide to drop back to pass this deep in your own territory, that quarterback has to have a clock in his head. Get the ball out of my hand. In this case, checks it down to his back, picks up a nice gain, gives the offense a little breathing room.
Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10. Running straight ahead with Edwards. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. From the gun, it's Penix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jalen Redmond getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back to the sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds. I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
We'll get this out wide. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes it's hard to find your voice as a young player, but you can change that pretty quickly if he continues to make plays like we've seen here in this one.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10. They're on the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He'll let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Intercepted. The Browns take over first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Penix. Has caught. That's Lane. And the Browns are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach. And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's second and goal.
Ready? Hawks 70. Hawks ready.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Metellus. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This can go all the way back for a pick six.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
McCarthy to the air on second down. And we'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Vikings.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. It's second down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Throwing again is McCarthy. Now a shot here, deep middle. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
65-6.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
And this coach finds himself in a tough spot. He understands his team. They need 2 scores. But instead of taking the field goal, he decides to go for it. And what a job with the stop by this defense.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Open man, right side. He's got it. To the 20. And he will go all the way. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good, and the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area, so it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Left side here, caught by Addison. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
And the Vikings first down.
Let's go now. 19. Back. 19. Tiger. 19. Tiger.
Now McCarthy. Caught by Jefferson on the right side. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to punch and pivot and stop. That tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. McCarthy going to look to throw again. He's got it at the 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So now McCarthy's going to bring up the Vikings, and they will go for two.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for two, and it does not pan out. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here's Edwards. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll drop to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Now he'll air one out, and he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. So it's a win for the Browns. It'll be a long but happy flight home as they earn the victory here in London. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long from London.
you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama. I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice of the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleeds. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a D. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and broken, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Cash, money, cash, money, bring I took the Billy Cool back and I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the driver. And man, sit there in the road, right, wow. I'm still up, the ties, huh? I'm in the coupe by myself. I had to kick her though when I was 5. Keep the old ones on the shelf. In the fan. I'm sick and tired of me. Act like they find it, telling them lies. Acting like they the one created this and they get all this drip from my guys. Yeah, Cartier eyes, Cartier coat, Cartier as the watch. Cartier look, Cartier. Cartier spec buffalo on the side.
Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say it. Ain't no way I'm ever gonna go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gonna go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the bridge and I don't break the door out. Turn the whole top floor to her. 100 racks and 1 2 about to flood out.
Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back, do-do-do. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back.
A big, so no, so long as she can really Listen, I don't mean to call you, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it down, we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the eyes talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer. Cooped up, too up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen the Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see the got get it, go retrieve it, the short small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? And all the motherfuckers you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of clubs. Every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you I got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. With my the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the